real nigga, goon. Nah, I'm all of the above, man. From Texas, I got horses and cows and shit. But I live in New York, so nigga know how to Uber, know how to Uber Eats and all that good shit, man. Country nigga living a city life, pretty much. So,
What part of Texas are you from?
I moved from Dallas, but I'm from a small town though, like where I'm telling you, we had chickens like hatching eggs that we would eat for breakfast type shit. Y'all don't know nothing about that. So yeah,
Absolutely not.
yeah, it's the
we know
best way. It's the best
we
way. What
know
you
nothing
mean?
about that.
Yeah, gotta get to
Oh,
Texas.
oh, someone says you big fine, hard eyes.
Okay, come on now, come on now. Appreciate that. Who was that? Erotic. Appreciate that, girl.
Erotic Boudoir. That is
Yeah.
our sponsor,
Oh,
Neek.
tell her follow
You go
me.
ahead and slide in that DM.
Slide into that request folder, girl.
All right, Stacy. So I'm just going to reiterate how this goes. So basically,
Man.
I'm going to tell anonymous sex stories. And the topic for today is, tell us a time that you told your significant other that you were asleep, but you was actually outside doing you. So I have four fantastic stories tonight. And then after each story, I'm going to have you rate the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And I'm also going to have you guess their zodiac sign.
Oh,
So
I like that. I like that twist.
So
Okay.
And then after all of that, then you will go ahead and tell us a story. Okay.
Okay.
So
We doing this. Okay.
hey, Rockley. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Hold on, let me just send my
I got
team
some of my
something.
people in here. Let me make sure none of my stories are.
Yes, go ahead and paper plane it. Paper plane it to your friends.
Hold on, let me make sure. I choose my stories wisely. My girl Tiffany. What up, Tiff?
Okay. So
that's somebody's name with a long ass underscore. Yo, what the fuck kind of name is that?
Who?
Keisha, be more creative, Keisha. That long ass underscore.
Don't my Keisha.
God damn, Keisha. Just put a number next to your shit. Like, what the hell? Fucking nigga, like it's like Keisha fill in the blank. Like, what the fuck is that?
Keisha, come at him, girl. I know you got the clap back.
Damn, Keisha. I'm gonna send her a new name. What the fuck is that? What up, too cute with a K? You racist? What the fuck is this? Yo, these your people, man. Let me leave them alone. Let me stop.
Listen, before they boo you off the stage. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, welcome for tuning in. Okay. So the first story goes that dick that DM'd me. Okay. So I already clocked out of my relationship and started talking to this dude that was in my DMs. He was fine. His dick looked very pretty. So I was like, fuck it. I went over to his house and literally got the best dick of my life. I mean, this man had me squirting back to back. I was in love immediately. Even slept over and cuddled with this nigga. 7 a.m. comes and my phone is blowing up. It's my man. I politely put it on D&D and went back to sleep. Wait, first of all, have you ever put your phone on D&D? To like,
I did. I was on D&D before D&D was actually a feature. So I was, yeah. That just means you just let your, yeah. The old school D&D was let your phone go dead, even though you was right next to the charger.
I'm sorry, my phone.
Yeah, and I want to. Yeah, so I'm like Tiff. Tiff just said it. You read my mind, Tiff. So this nigga, let me get this straight. This nigga sent a dick pic to this girl, right? And she had a boyfriend, so she was never talking to him. And then one day when she was kind of removing herself from the relationship, she decides that she want to DM the guy or take a chance on the guy to send her a dick pic in the DM, which means that she looked at that dick.
Plenty of times.
while she was taking a shit, she was looking at that dick. Like she was on the toilet looking at it.
I'm sure it wasn't unsolicited either.
Absolutely no.
I'm sure she asked for it too. They were talking and he was like, well, let me just send this. Boop, boop, boop.
Nah,
have you ever seen
man,
an unsolicited dick pic?
I don't do that shit.
Someone gotta ask for it. Has a woman ever asked you, yo, let me see that dick?
Of course they, but let me tell you something about that. Like, some dudes like doing that. Whatever, that's cool. But listen, there are 5 different ways for me to get to you, baby. I can fly to you. I can Uber to you. I can walk to you. Drive to you. I can take a train. Like, fuck, you can pick me. Like something. Like I don't need to. To me, I'm too old to be sending any type of pics to anybody, rather than me just like pull up on you. Like that. To me, that's some broke shit. Like unless you snowed in or some shit. Like that's.
Excuse me. So sending dick pics is broke. Yeah. It's broke boy energy.
It's not like completely broke, but I feel like, nigga, just let it be a surprise, bro. Like just let her feel your pants. Let her buck her eyes when she like touches it or sees it. Like not she already got a pre-met, like she knows what the shit looks like.
I can see that. Yeah, it's the element of surprise. I can see
sure,
that. Yeah. Andrew said, I definitely had a woman ask me for a pic before anything happened. Well, yeah.
That's a woman that's had a lot of, she had a lot of shrimps in her life. That's what that is. She's like, I can't take another fucking shrimp. Like, so now she's like verifying niggas got the meat pack.
Let me verify your dick real quick.
Yeah. But there's a way to cheat. See, there's a way to cheat that though. Like when I was, younger and shit, I sent the couple, and I always made sure I go at a obtuse angle. Like, like if I was gonna send it, was gonna be at an obtuse angle. And that way she's like, damn, yeah. Come on, geometry.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fair. She goes, luckily for me, my friend lived right up the street, so I went to her house around 9:30ish and called him. Sorry, baby, we got fucked up last night and I stayed at redacted house. He didn't even question it, laughing my fucking ass off. Anyway, that relationship is over now and I'm still getting the best dick I ever gotten.
Oh man, God, let me tell you something, God. Like, here's the thing, yo. I'm a big analogy person, right? I do a lot of like relationship comparisons to like car rentals or like buying a car, right? What happened was a girl, she found out that she was driving a Honda. She was driving a Honda Accord, and she done fucked around, and she got tired of the Honda Accord, and she went to the car lot, and she fucked around and drove a Lambo. And when she drive that Lambo, she feel all that horsepower. She wasn't going back to that fucking Honda.
And that's how it be. Yo, ladies, with his car analogy, have y'all ever done that before? Have y'all ever, like, you was fucking with a guy, you was dating a guy, and then, he was kind of like Honda Accordish, and then, like, you test drive, like, a Ferrari something, and now you're like, damn, I don't ever, 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 ever want to go back. Please let me know.
Absolutely. They definitely are. The way y'all be doing y'all shit, though, man, the girls, yo, y'all so emotional with the shit, man. Like niggas, I ain't never heard of any one of my friends be like, man, like I just like kind of stepped out on my girl and had the best pussy of my life. Like I never heard my niggas say that. Like never. They be like, yeah, I hit something. They be like, yo, like, I fucked it good or whatever. But they ain't never came back and was like, yo, that was the best pussy of my life. Like she fucked me way better than my girl. I've never heard none of my niggas say that. Y'all girls be emotionally into shit. Like, no.
Cuddled up. What are you rating this story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers? This person did not give me their Zodiac sign.
I'll say.
And audience, what are you rating the story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers?
I say this is a 3. I think this happens like more often than none, to be honest. I'm gonna say this is a 3.
Okay, people in the audience, what are we rating this story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. Let me know. With that being said, we're going to go into our next story.
Oh, can I guess that Zodiac sign? It's gotta be a Scorpio.
Actually, you know what? I know who sent this, and I know their Zodiac sign, so go ahead and guess.
I'm gonna say Scorpio.
Okay.
And it's gotta be Scorpio. Scorpios is fucking sexually, they just on some other shit. Like.
So we have 3 Chili Peppers, 3 Chili Peppers, 1 Chili Pepper, 3 Chili Peppers, 3 Chili Peppers. And then Stacy says that he thinks that this woman is a Scorpio.
Scorpio Gemini, for sure.
How you going? Okay. So this person's actually a Cancer.
Cancer.
Are we what?
I'm not too fan of cancers are emotional. That's probably why she cuddled up with that nigga afterwards. Yeah. Not a fan of nah. Somebody said it's giving Virgo. Now that's not a Virgo. Virgos are kind of loyal.
Wait, Stacy, do not say your zodiac sign because we have to guess it at the end. Do not say it.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. So the next story I have is called "Wine to the Pussy."
What?
Wine to the pussy.
All right, let's get into it.
I always went to sleep around the same time. So when I was mentally checked out of my relationship, it was easy for me to pull, "I'm sorry, I was asleep." The reason I was so checked out of my relationship because my nigga was a habitual cheater. I decided it was time to cheat back for once in my life, and I regret it. After dry texting my boyfriend all day, I told my boyfriend at the time that I was going to sleep. It was actually getting closer to the time for this guy to come over my house. I set the mood right, candles and music and sipping wine, wearing my cute ass lingerie. Shit, my boyfriend at the time would never appreciate. Okay, so I have a question for guys. Because women, we wear lingerie for us, but do like men really like, do you guys really appreciate that shit? Y'all appreciate setting the mood and shit? Yo, you want to know something? What? One time, I had tried to set the mood for a dude I was in a relationship with. I had set candles. I had put on a little bit of music. I had wrapped myself in a robe. You know, this nigga walked in and turned on the lights. He was like, "What are you doing?"
Yo, let me tell you something about the lingerie thing. I appreciate lingerie, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't be no fucking A cup. Don't have no little eggshell booty. Like if you're gonna do some lingerie, you better have some type of body to expose. Like these flat chested girls be trying to do it. Like,
what we not gonna do, because little booties matter, and I'm part of Team Little Booty. What we not gonna do is sit here and act like we can't put on some damn lingerie. Period.
Look, I'm just being real. Ain't no nigga gonna get excited. Ain't no nigga gonna get excited to see some cutting board in a bikini. Like niggas ain't gonna get excited. No, it needs to be.
It needs to be cutting board on a
bikini. Ain't nobody on that. No, like make sure you got a little pump to go work out the day before you do that shit. So at least you got some pop. You know what I'm saying? Some pop. Don't be if you gotta look. I'm just saying, like I just feel like you gotta have some body to expose. And you're right, real bodies do matter.
Real bodies matter. Little booties matter. Period.
Skinny chicks we have. Yo, honestly,
yes, we do. Yes,
honestly,
that's all the clothes we do. Stop it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That is that's a real conspiracy, man. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of thick girls, they be having them tight. It's not what you think it is. And the skinny girls actually be ones with the goddamn Atlantic Ocean. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thick girls be having them little ponds and shit sometimes. So I will admit, but they look better in lingerie. I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say.
God! And I forgot that you're from Texas. And I like everything bigger. So
whatever. That is true. That's true.
Anyway, moving on.
But, all right. Man, niggas are here. All right, hold on. Niggas on this shit. Hold on. Track chicks and dancers. Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The track body is OD.
She goes, I knew for the longest I wanted to fuck this dude. If it ever came to this point. He was fine as hell. His dick looked decent when he sent me that slow-mo cum shot video. You don't send cum shot videos?
Hold on. You said what?
Cum shot videos. You don't send cum shot videos?
Man. First of all, we don't went from story one. We were talking about dick pics. I said I don't send dick pics. Let alone we talking about a cum shot video, nigga. What the kind of fucking porn dude is she? What do y'all girls be going through in y'all DMs, man?
Wait, let me tell you something, Stacy. Let me tell you something, Stacy. Women love cum shot videos. Okay, we love when you and you slow mo and the shit be like. Ding, ding, ding. Women love cum shot videos.
I go to church too much, man. I go to church too much for this.
Ask some of your friends.
What?
Ask some of your homegirls, and they would tell you they don't mind it. They don't mind a cum shot video.
And then why this nigga talking about slow motion? Like this nigga he put his shit into Adobe Premiere and edited his shit.
As you should. Do you know how crazy this is to take a nude for a nigga? You gotta put a whole production on.
He's gonna set up the lights. He had the audio. He had somebody there helping him do his shit. Why?
Well, what do you think women go through? We put in the cute little filters. We put on the cute little shit, and then we send that nude. The least you could do is give me a slow-mo cum shot video.
Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Girls, y'all gotta send. Y'all can send a titty. Y'all can send the little second. It's a circle around the nipples. Y'all can send that, and niggas will appreciate that. But y'all want niggas to send a whole slow. You want me to set up production, record the video, take it to the editing software, slow the shit down so you can see it in slow mo.
You can do it right on your iPhone.
Send it to you.
You can slow mo right on your iPhone.
Nah, nigga, I didn't even know this shit was going on until you just told me this.
One of the people on YouTube said that they used to get paid to send cum shot videos, and that's a real thing. People get paid for that.
Oh, nigga, what? Oh my god!
Come on, open your eyes, open your horizon.
Nah, bro, this shit is out, bro. This I don't know what the fuck we had to in this world. Like I don't know.
So
I don't know, man. I ain't got no answer for that.
So she goes, he was fine as hell. His dick looked decent. When he sent me the slow-mo cum shot video, I knew I wanted to catch all his children in my throat. He texted me that he's outside. Come on, that was a bar.
I'm gonna let you finish.
He texted me that he's outside and to buzz him in. And I left the door slightly open so he could find me sitting in the living room looking sexy. When he walked through the door and my pussy instantly said, "It's go time, bitch." He gave me compliments on how I looked and liked how my apartment was set up. I told him to sit on the couch next to me while I pour him a glass of wine. Now, wine goes straight to my pussy at this point. I wanted to pounce on him, but told myself to relax. So this is why I named this story Wine to Pussy, because for some women, when we drink, right, the liquor goes... It's like a Bluetooth connection, like time to pair. Like
okay,
it just happens that way.
It just happens that way, huh?
It just happens that way.
So equivalent to I guess whiskey dick. It's the equivalent, right?
Okay. Well, I thought whiskey dick is when the dick goes limp.
No. That's vodka dick. Whiskey dick. And any woman in this audience can be a witness to this. Whiskey
I thought it was Henny dick that did that.
Well, Henny is it's a bourbon, like, so it's like any type of brown liquor, like whiskey. Okay. I'm telling you, niggas will, huh?
You're taking a trip to Pound Town.
Absolutely, okay. That's when the nigga's showing out. He doing all types of tricks in the mirror. He looking at himself. He probably recording you because he know he's not about to get to the top. He know because that whiskey ain't gonna let him. Right, that whiskey shit is a real thing, yo. So y'all, the wine thing is the equivalent for y'all. Yeah, looks like the Henny. Yes. Henny got a lot of sugar in it, so all that sugar rushes down to your dick. Like that's what it is. So when a nigga, if you don't want to, as a guy, if you on this thing, if you don't want to finish fast, and you are having, I'll tell you this: first impression is everything. The first night, you might need to cheat a little bit. Drink some Henny. Do a teaspoon of honey. Like you can go, teaspoon of honey. Niggas don't know that. Teaspoon of honey. Look, niggas say, how old is this nigga? Nigga, I am old enough to know that Henny is trust me on this. If you don't, that nigga he be probably finishing fast.
Hey, Tasha.
Yeah, he probably be finishing fast. He don't know. I'm about to put him on game though. But do that shit. Teaspoon of honey, some Henny, a Jack Daniels, any type of brown liquor. Drink a lot of it. I promise you there all night, nigga. You're gonna be showing the fuck out.
Well, what type of honey are you talking? What honey are you talking about? Because there's honey that you get from the bees, and there's the honey pack. So which honey are you talking about? The
honey from the bees, nigga. Pour it on a spoon. The honey from the bees. Take it like medicine. But do it about 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour. You'll be straight. I promise you. You're not gonna feel. It's gonna feel good, but you ain't gonna be able to finish. And you're gonna go to bed hard. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna go to bed hard. Be prepared, because morning wood gonna be crazy the next morning. But at least at that point, you're like, God, this nigga this nigga fucked the shit out of me. Like I don't know what got into this nigga. He must have been mad at me. Nah, I said honey. I said honey and henny.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you heard from
Trust
him.
me on it. Trust me.
So she goes, I poured the wine and I gave it to him. After a few sips, he sat the glass down and started to rub my feet. And then he put my foot in his mouth and started caressing my legs. Do you put feet in your mouth? It's a yes or no question. Do you put feet in your mouth? Are we pleading the fifth here? Stacy.
Hold on. It was breaking up. I didn't hear the rest of the story.
I said, do you put feet in your mouth?
Nah, you gotta be shorty for me. Like it's gotta be shorty for me.
Okay. So she goes, I melted on that couch. He moved his hands up my thighs, to my inner thighs, to my pussy lips, to my clit. He rubbed it gently and I started to moan. After licking and sucking my toes, he parted my legs in almost sniper mode. My couch is not that long. He kissed my pussy lips, teasing me with it.
This is the all right, so oh no, you frozen right now.
All
you
right.
good?
Should be good now. I'm on 5G.
Okay, yeah, get it. I would say you must got that. Say, yeah, there you go. You getting HD again. Okay, you must have been on that Sprint network. I don't know what that was. Right. We good though. You good. We can see you perfect. We can see the shit behind you and everything. We good now. All right.
Perfect. So she goes, teasing me with it. Then he put my legs together and put them in the air and started eating my pussy. I never had my pussy eaten that way before, but his attentiveness to my pussy made it that much more intense. He takes off his pants and his boxers and put a condom on, all with one hand, no lie. I knew this nigga is a professional side nigga because no way. I don't have Metro PCS, y'all. Fuck y'all.
This nigga is being a rental car, okay? We're going to stick to the car. He is used to being a rental car. He is used to people. He is used to driving multiple people crazy. Like, driving them crazy, I promise you.
Let me step on this condom.
Not doing the Nick Cannon one hand condom trick, right?
Yes.
My nigga's professional. Wow. This why niggas out here getting cheated on. Okay. Okay, I like this. This is okay.
She goes, with my legs still in the air, he put his dick inside me and I gasped for air. His dick was way better than my boyfriend, disrespectfully. He started stroking me and kissing my feet. This man definitely had a foot fetish, but I loved it. Then he started picking up his pace, and that's when things got wild for me. I felt his dick in my heart. Sorry.
Wow.
I felt his dick in my heart, and that's how deep this nigga was in my guts. He was balls deep, pounding my pussy away. I loved every second of him taking me to Pound Town. I kept screaming, fuck me, each time he did it. He went harder. So when you guys hear a woman say fuck me, is that like in your head like, okay, time to like, or it's more like, let me just give her more stroke? What is it? Is it like, or is it like stroke?
That's a funny
for you
question.
Personally.
That depends on if you don't have a
the audience, was it for you? Is it a fast stroke or is it more like a let me just give her more dick?
That depends on if you had that teaspoon of honey or not. Okay. If you had the
honey right now.
If you had the teaspoon, no, for real, I'm gonna be honest, because like when a girl say them like them little sexy things, they be like, oh, like especially in your ear and shit, right? Normally that's when a nigga like niggas like lose it, they lose their grip, and that's when they they finish, right? Because it's too sexy, especially if you're a sexy girl and you like, oh, like that shit is too much to handle, right? And it's wet, warm, all that shit. But if you're on the honey and shit like that, when you hear that, yes, then you go to Pound Town because you know you can do that without slipping. But if she says it and you haven't, honestly, I recommend just stepping out of it. Like, get out, letting your meter come back down to a suitable level, and then go back in with the mentality that I'm gonna go to Pound Town. But anytime you know, look, I'm gonna show you something secret, right? Anytime a guy he'll pound about 10 strokes and he'll get out, that'll let you know right there that it's feeling too good. And it's feeling too good and he about to finish. But he wants to pound you. He wants to pound you, but he can't.
He don't want to finish
because it's feeling too good.
Because he will finish him. So
he's about to slip. He's about to slip. The only niggas like niggas like what she talking about. This nigga was on he was on them gas station sex pills. That's why he was able to just do all that shit and eat and be and eat all nigga what?
He came prepared. Okay, so rough sex. She goes, rough sex does it for me all the time. I start to feel that familiar feeling of coming. I usually don't come vaginally, only if I have clitoral stimulation, but this nigga knew what he was doing. I felt my pussy muscles tightening and releasing as I went into orgasmic space. This man had the nerve to tell me to ride him next after he sent my head spinning. I did it only because his dick made my soul smile. I see the Janae Ayuko reference, girl. She goes, I sat him back on the couch and climbed on top of him with my feet planted on the sofa and bounced up and down on the dick. I saw my cream engulf his dick, making those macaroni in the pot noises. His eyes rolled to the back of his head, and he was moaning and letting me know that my pussy was the best. After 10 minutes of riding, my check engine light came on for my knees.
We got the car analogy. I like it. I like it. Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
She said the check engine light came on.
Absolutely. I like the car analogy. Yes. Yes. Like, what she look like? Because, nigga, this is, I got to see. We got to have
all anonymous. You never tell who sends the stories. Never. Oh. Okay. She goes, my check engine light came on for my knees, but that's okay because I have a cheat code for that. I hopped off his dick and started giving him the sloppy. I made it wet. Then I heard his toes crack and knew he was about to come. He loaded his kids in my throat just the way I wanted it. After we cleaned each other up, I checked my phone and my boyfriend must have known something was up because I had text messages and phone calls out the ass. Someone said AutoZone.
Yo, that's hilarious. Absolutely, that shit is hilarious. God damn, this story is so detailed. Like,
it goes. My fling ting left, and no lie, 15 minutes later, my boyfriend was at my door. He walked in trying to inspect the place, but me being smart, I cleaned up and put on my shirt I usually sleep in. He tried to start an argument. I kicked him out, and that was that. Till this day, he doesn't know I fucked one of his homies from the block.
Girl almost logged off. Nigga, what? Oh, God. I think this is a perfect moment.
She said I fucked the homie from the block, and he still don't know. Lord of mercy.
What she did, she fucked the nigga that had the grill gun. That's what it is. She fucked the nigga that was the real thug of the group. All right? Her boyfriend was probably one of them fake gangster-ass niggas. She fucked the nigga that she knew was about that life, and that's why she got that. She got that thug love. That's what it is.
She got that thug love.
Look, let me tell you. All right, this is the perfect time to discuss. And I know this is going to be a crazy reference, but we got to talk about the Bible right here, okay?
Wait. Why are we talking about the Bible here?
Because I'm going to tell you why. This is why we were supposed to remain virgins until we met the one in life, okay? Now follow me here. We were not supposed to have sex with multiple people in life, right? This is the reason why. Once you taste that Chick-fil-A, you're not going back to McDonald's. She will never in her fucking life be able to date the same again. So now niggas that talk to her, they gotta talk Thug Nasty now. And you know how many niggas can talk Thug Nasty? Only porn stars. Only porn stars. That's why guys said have sex with one person.
What are we rating this story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers? Because Stacy's sitting here trying to give us a sermon, and it's not gonna happen tonight.
No.
1 to 5 Chili Peppers. What are we rating this story, and what do we think their zodiac signs are? Stacy, you go first.
I gotta give it a 4. I say 4.5 actually. I give it a 4.5, and this definitely sounds like some Scorpio shit, to be honest.
Do you have a thing for Scorpios?
I've dated one before, so I kind of know. I know secrets. I know secrets. So.
Okay, so you think she's a Scorpio? What do you think he is?
Oh, him? Shit, that's he might be a Pisces.
Pisces.
He
Okay.
might be a Pisces. Yeah.
All right. So we have four chili peppers, four chili peppers, five chili peppers, four chili peppers. We're saying she's a Gemini. She's a Scorpio. Someone says she's an Aries. It's a 3, and she's giving Sagittarius. He's a Virgo. We're getting four chili peppers. Okay, guys, he's a Leo. So
he's a
here
Leo.
We go. No.
Oh, I was like, damn.
Her sign is Taurus.
What?
And his sign.
That's the. I would have never expected that. I would never expected that. Taurus. So all right, note to self. Never, guys, don't talk to Taurus, okay? We right in the Taurus.
Well, contrary to belief, Tauruses are actually very, very loyal to a default. So for her to even step out of her relationship means that her boyfriend was doing her filthy.
I did catch that. I remember in the beginning of the story, she did say that nigga was a habitual cheater. So yeah, her cheat, and he gonna cry about hers. Right. If she ever told, he will cry about that shit.
Right.
Lord, I'm gonna pray for him because that nigga.
All right. We are now going into our next story.
Let's do it.
This one is called "Don't Work My Nerves." I was with my baby father at the time. We had a fight about something, and he got on my damn last nerves. He shouldn't have done that because what it made me do was hit up an old friend I knew from high school. We had fucked before, but the only downfall was that his dick wasn't the biggest. I was young and I didn't want to hurt this nigga's feelings back then. Today's a different story. Anyways, that's true because I know when I was younger, I was scared to tell or I didn't want to hurt a guy's feelings if I thought that his penis was not.
I can't relate.
Yeah, I know you can't relate, but for women, we're when you're young, you're just I don't want to really tell him, and I've had better,
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyways, I hit up this old friend. I'm gonna call him Tony in this story, and we chatted, and he introduced the idea of having a threesome. Great. Although his dick was small, I was here for the pussy since I haven't had any in a long time. He set up the threesome with another girl. I didn't know her too well, but it didn't matter at this point. He picked me up, and then he picked up the girl, Kara. We're gonna call her Kara. It was awkward in the beginning because I really didn't know her, but I was ready. But I was about to have sex with her. Tony parked his car and went to the store. Kara and I started talking for a bit, and then I climbed to the back seat and started kissing her to break away the awkwardness. Tony comes back and he drives us to his house. It got awkward again when we got inside his crib. I think it was awkward because we both fucked this guy before and knew his size wasn't up to par. We both clearly was not interested in him, and we wanted each other but was nervous. I finally asked him to. I'm looking at the comments and I'm laughing. I finally asked him to go upstairs for a minute so Kara and I could relax. He did that. He did, and that's when we started touching each other, caressing each other's titties, kissing and sucking on each other's necks, getting our pussies nice and wet. I laid her down on the sofa and I ate her out, making sure I got where she needed to be, making her squirm, begging for my tongue, and all of a sudden I feel a gush of warm liquid hit my tongue and I knew I made her squirt. She ate me out, and the best part of it was when she was eating my ass like it was the final meal of the day. That tongue was lapping up everything from my pussy all the way to my ass. Do you eat ass?
I have. Shorty. That's shorty vibes though. that's shorty vibes for sure.
Okay. Did you put a tongue in it? Did you put a finger in it? What you do? Tell us.
Oh, I'm trying to dig deep. All right. Here we go. Tongue, finger, for sure.
Yes.
I mean, you're gonna do what you gotta do. You can't just half step. Just can't have step.
You can't have step it. If you're gonna eat the booty, eat the booty.
Exactly. I did have one. I had a bad experience with that shit once before when I first was opening up to it. It was with the finger though, and fellas, I'm gonna tell you,
chocolate pop.
I got a little chilly. It was a little. It was a little chilly. It was like it was the accident. It was way back. I never told her though. I never told her. I saw it. I saw it when it happened, and I just kept that finger from that point on was at the side of the bed until everything was done. And the moment I ran to the bathroom.
You was like this the whole night.
Dead ass. I had that right arm out the whole fucking time on the floor waiting to be washed. Like I would not touch her with that fucking hand. It was the nastiest shit I ever had to do. It's like fuck this.
All right. So, she goes. Tony finally came downstairs and started participating. Again, we wasn't worried about him. We kind of scooted over when he came to join. We let him touch us and do certain things, but it really was about Kara and I. We as being baby father because I never said good to him. Anyway, it was nasty sex. She goes, anyways, it was nasty ass sex. He came on her face and I cleaned him off by sucking the rest of the nut off his dick. After everything, I went back home and I was walking in the door. My baby daddy called me again and I picked up. He started an argument about my whereabouts and he thought I was asleep, but that didn't matter. I had plans to have sex with Kara and only Kara a week later. I then invited her to have threesomes with me and my baby daddy. I really was into threesomes at the time. My baby daddy never knew I was having sex with Kara or fucking Tony on the low whenever he got on my nerves. My baby daddy would always compliment Kara and I energy towards each other. Little did he know we fucked before. Fucked a few times before.
God damn.
I eventually had to cut off Kara. She was becoming too attached, doing pop-ups on me and my baby daddy at parties or random places we would be.
So Tony got cheated on. That's what I'm getting out of this story. So Tony got cheated on.
He's not the baby daddy.
Tony, fuck. I don't care about it. No, Tony got cheated on. Tony done fucking put these two girls together that are now cheating on this nigga and invited the baby daddy. Like, fuck that. No, what kind of shit is that?
Justice for Tony.
Yeah, what the fuck? Poor Tony. Jeez, y'all girls be disrespecting these niggas.
Justice for Tony.
Y'all disrespect these niggas that ain't packing so much.
Yo, Spicy Studios, #justice for Tony.
Justin, we gotta find Tony. We gotta get Tony some pills. We gotta get him one of them pumps. Something. Like, he can't be out here like this nigga getting cheated on.
Tony couldn't hang.
Not when you told me she done fucking her and the shorty done fucking started the whole threesome with the baby daddy instead of Tony. That's poor Tony. Jesus Christ.
Justice for Tony. Thank you. Justice for Tony.
Poor Tony. Jesus Christ. So this girl loves.
What are you rating this story for? From 1 to 5 Chili Peppers, and what do you think all of their zodiac signs? I need to know her sign, Tony's side, and baby daddy sign. People in the audience do the same. What are we rating the story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers? And we need to get all of their zodiac signs.
I'll say 2.5. I'm disappointed because I'm mad for Tony. I'm on Tony's side with this. Nigga, at least tell me to get a strap on. Yeah, if I ain't got it big or no shit. Like the fuck? All right. So I'm gonna go 2.5. I'm gonna guess that Tony's son, he seems like a very, very caring person to bring two ladies together that found love within each other. I think that he's I would say not Sagittarius, maybe a Taurus. I'm gonna say he's a Taurus. The girl, Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck she is. She just freaky. I don't know whatever the fuck.
She's just freaky.
She just freaky. She all over she's open for she's out there. I would say she might be maybe an Aries. Maybe an Aries. The other shorty, you didn't really say too many details about Karen. But she might be a little shyish. But she could be a Pisces or a Virgo.
Okay. And what do we think baby daddy is?
Oh, baby daddy? Shit, this nigga is this nigga. He might be a Leo.
Okay. All right, let me see what. And everybody's like, poor little Tony.
Yeah.
Poor Tony. Justice for Tony.
Tony got the little chili pepper. That sucks for Tony, man. That
we have 3 chili peppers and a rainbow. We have 3 chili peppers, 4 chili peppers. Says she's a Scorpio. This story is okay. It's a 1. Nigga's a Sag. Aries chick's freaks. 4 Gemini. But her baby daddy's an Aries. Tony's a Libra. And Kara is a Pisces. 2 chili peppers. We're talking about it. Okay. So someone says Tony's a Cancer. The girl's an Aries. Karen's a Virgo. And the baby daddy's a Leo. Okay. So the woman telling the story is a Cancer. Kara is an Aquarius. Tony is a Leo. And the baby daddy is a Capricorn.
Capricorn. I forgot about the Capricorns.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Tony is a Leo. You know, Leos hold a lot of shit in too, right? And they usually when it comes out.
I've dated one before.
Huh?
I know, I've dated one before.
And when it comes out, these motherfuckers, it's a volcano. So whoever Tony unleashes on, shit, they gonna know the real. He gonna be Tony Tonay when he done with them niggas. Damn.
All right.
Wow, that's
we are down to our last story, and this story, the reason why you'll see why it's last, because baby, it was giving education, it was giving different kinks. So I'm just gonna put that out here right now. We do not do any kink shaming here at Spicy Studios. We never do that. So I want everybody to keep an open mind when they hear this story, but it's really spicy. Okay.
Man, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready for this shit. Let's do it.
This one is called Bunny. Many guys are afraid to say this, but I'm into sex dungeons, where people like me who are into BDSM love to be humiliated and talked trash to by women. It makes me come harder. Guys, here's a lesson. What does BDSM stands for? Bondage and discipline, dominance, submission, sadism, and what does the M stand for again? Oh shit!
I'm learning. I'm learning right here with you. I want to know what the fuck.
Someone tell me what the M stands for again. I forgot what the M stands for. Oh my god.
Google.
Okay. Anyway, I told my wife at the time I was late. I was working late and wouldn't be home until midnight. She was used to this, and only because I've had this lifestyle way before I met her. Shit, while I was even dating her. Thank you. That's what the M stands for. So sadism is basically where you like to inflict pain on people. And I'm trying to pronounce this word, but I'm a little drunk.
I don't know. Let's see. Masculism.
Masochism. There we go. Masochism is when you like the pain to be inflicted on you.
Got it. Okay.
So, okay. Oh, someone said it in the comments. Thank you. Okay, anyway. So she goes, after work, I went to the gym, grabbed dinner, and made my way to one of my favorite sex dungeons. My favorite girl was working tonight, and I made sure I had booked her for an hour or two. With sex dungeons, it's kind of a secret society. This particular one, 2 reputable people in their society had to recommend me to even get in. But once you're in, you're good, unless you do something that exposes them or make the women feel uncomfortable. Because in reality, sex dungeons are illegal. So you have to kind of keep them, keep stuff like that under wraps. He goes, by this time I was a member for about 3 years. I can't give you the details of how to get in because I risked my membership, but I will tell you what went down that night and how that night was different than all the other times I was there.
You got somebody about to slide into your request folder right here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Aww.
I'm finally in the room, and my favorite girl, I'll call her Bunny for the sake of the story. Bunny and I always talked about our safe word before we proceed. The safe word for that day was vortex. Have you ever had to use a safe word before?
Honestly, I didn't got to that point. Nope. I never got to that point.
You should try it. fun. You should try it. It's fun.
I've heard.
Is anybody in here into BDSM?
Yeah, these, because those are different. So I always say, you heard about vanilla sex, right? Like, vanilla sex is that's vanilla sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit that BDM, whatever, all that shit, that BDSM, that shit is ice cream with clusters, peanuts, sprinkles, and fudge and shit. It's a whole bunch of shit.
I'm into BDSM.
You like that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you like the Rocky Mountain, the Rocky Mountain ice cream.
I hate Rocky Mountain. Don't compare it to that.
Got you.
Now, I'm not saying like I'm like at the highest level of BDSM, but I'm in the category where I do practice BDSM.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I respect it. I'll put like this. I don't judge those people. Like, it's like it's a way to have fun and to like open your mind up to like the whole art of sex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different game when you in that shit. Like Lil Tony can't do that.
Tony.
Lil Tony can't do that. This ain't no Tony shit.
Just Tony.
My bad, Tony. If you on here, man, I love you, bro. I'll send you a link to the pump. All right, man. We gotta get back into this story.
Okay. Someone says that I thoroughly enjoy being spanked, especially when I'm eating pussy. Part of BDSM. So it doesn't have to. So listen, BDSM doesn't have to be extreme like you see it on some of these shows. It literally can be degrading someone or being degraded. It could be, chokes. It could be slaps. It could be any of that stuff. But it doesn't have to be extreme where you see people in latex and, it doesn't have to be that type of extreme of BDSM. Anyway.
Quick question. I want a clarification because maybe I forgot. The person telling the story is a male or a female?
It's a man.
Got it. Okay.
It's a man who's telling the story. Okay. So he goes, she tied me up to the board and started to use a metal pinwheel all over my chest. Do you guys know what a metal pinwheel is?
I don't know what that is. Isn't it? It's like she playing Wheel of Fortune with this nigga? What's going on? Like, what the fuck is that?
So a metal pinwheel is basically, it looks like spikes and it rolls on your body. Have you ever been to a sex convention before or a sex show?
No, but I'm about to Google this shit as soon as this live is over. I ain't never heard of this shit.
Yeah, a metal pinwheel. So it's supposed to like raise your sensory on your body. It actually doesn't feel that bad and it doesn't hurt per se, unless you like press it really hard. But if you and your partner have an understanding of like how rough you can go, it doesn't actually hurt that bad.
I got you. Just a sensation thing.
Yeah, it's a sensation thing.
Got you. So that's too freaking a metal pinwheel. Yeah,
it's not.
That reminds me of Don't Be a Menace to South Central.
Open up you know if you like it or not if you never tried it.
That's true.
Okay, so someone said, what is vanilla sex? So vanilla sex is basically boring, plain old sex. Like just plain sex. This
is vanilla sex. Just boom, plain like sex. Facing each other up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's the sex that you see. Yeah, like in vanilla, like you're not really willing to try anything in the bed. You just want to insert said parts to each other.
Yeah. It's pretty bland. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bland. Okay, so he goes. She tied me up to the board and started using a metal pinwheel all over my chest and went down to my dick and balls. It felt amazing. I instantly got a hard on. She said she was going to fuck me up so bad that I would have to pray to God for her to stop. She then took out some nipple clamps and placed them on my nipples with one hand and choked me with the other. You ever had nipples? You ever used nipple clamps? Not on you, but like, have you ever used nipple clamps on someone else?
No, I didn't. I'm starting to feel like I like vanilla sex. I'm like, God damn, nigga, what is all this shit that I never heard of? Like, what the fuck?
Nipple clamps are not
like clothing pins and shit. Like, what?
No. It depends on it's a pin. So they can be metal, they can be made of soft material.
Yeah.
But basically it's two of them, you clamp them on the titties. That's for women who really, or men who really enjoy like They feel they feel like what's the word I'm looking for? They feel pleasure in having their nipples like that.
Let me tell you, this guy scared me, and I'm gonna jump the gun here and say this nigga likes to finger in his butt while he has sex.
What's wrong with that?
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it, but I'm categorizing him right now because this nigga is like
Listen, y'all men are gonna be missing out on y'all pleasure if y'all don't try certain shit.
Nipple clubs, I don't mind.
Anyway, she took out some nipple clamps and placed them on my nipples and with one hand and choked me with the other. Then she slapped me. Again, I'm hard as a missile. She takes out the paddles and I'm excited. I tell her to cause me so much pain and that I deserve it. She cracks me with the whip across my back and legs. My soldier is still strong, by the way. My favorite part was coming up. She told me I was a bad boy and grabbed my dick and started jerking me off really rough while plucking my balls.
Oh, this shit hurt me. Oh, that hurt me so bad. Oh, that hurt. Bro, any man that's on this stream right now knows how much it sucks if someone jacks you off way too hard. You're pulling that skin back further than where it's supposed to go. Shit hurt. What the? This nigga is a finance major or some shit. He's a rich guy that probably... I see scrawny ass finance manager vibes with this nigga. Like, them be the freaky ones. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. But that shit hurt me.
He said it was his favorite part.
Huh?
Anyway, she released me from the bonds, and we were casually talking. I'm her client, so it kind of comes with the job. Then out of nowhere, she slips me a card and tells me if I'm hip, meet her there in about 2 hours. I looked at the card and it was just an address. I was nervous as fuck because I told my wife I'll be home by midnight and I never missed that curfew. But another part of me said, fuck it. Someone said, vortex.
For real. For real.
I said, fuck it. I went to a bar nearby, got some drinks and waited for 2 hours, jumped into an Uber and went to the address. Listen, all I'm going to say is she invited me to a sex party where men just watch and the women play with each other. However, the men could come on the women if they're just jerking off. I saw Bunny in the sea of naked women and she told me to stand by her and these 2 women I recognized from the sex dungeon. So, have you ever been to a sex party before?
Never. Heard of them, but I haven't gone myself. No.
Okay. Has anybody in the audience have ever been to a sex party or want to go to a sex party?
It's weird. I got invited to one this past weekend. I didn't go though.
Rock Lee says, I will send my story in next time about dating a slut.
What?
Wait, Rock Lee, what do you mean by slut? Like, she slutted you out or you slutted her out? Like, what? You gotta clarify on this.
Someone said, oh, they asking if you have you been to a sex party before?
No, I have not been to a sex party.
All that shit you be doing, you ain't been to a sex party.
Nope.
Are you open to going to a sex party?
I will go to a sex party to watch, but I will go to participate.
That's boring. Where the homie that was shooting this shot?
I'm boring, nigga. You don't even do BDSM. What the fuck?
Hey, chill. I'm about to buy me some nipple clamps after this shit.
Yeah, you can't call me boring, baby. What the hell? I'm sitting here like, oh my god, BDSM. Oh my god, I can't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't want to participate in a sex party, but I'm gonna wait. Hold on, time out. What is going on here? What is going on here?
No, man. Someone said I should have went. I don't know, man. It would be interesting to watch. I will admit, it would be interesting to watch.
I just want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called voyeurism. When you like to watch.
Yeah. I would do that. I don't know if I'm participating. I don't know about all that other shit.
Okay.
Or me and someone like if people like want to watch, which I've been like offered, I think that's pretty cool. Like I would like somebody watch me and like my shorty or something, like do that.
Right.
I think that's hot. That.
Okay. So I forgot to plug Spicy Studios in. Guys, if you're fucking with this content and you like the entertainment, you like the funny things, and you like all this sex shit, follow These Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter at These Spicy Studios on IG and Twitter. We go live every other Wednesday on the Cups and Convos YouTube page. And we tell stories just like this. Again, if you're fucking with the content, please, please, please follow us on at These Spicy Studios on IG and Twitter. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, I see you bankroll. Shoot that shot, bankroll. I'm gonna put some niggas together. Nah, my nigga bankroll shooting a shot to Tiffany. Let that nigga into them DMs.
Okay. So, we have two people says that. Rockley, do you want to tell the story about how you was with a slut? All right, Rockley, you gotta. Okay, hold on. Let me tell him to call in the hotline. I'm gonna have to tell him to call in the hotline because.
Yeah, he gonna have to spice that. The premise ain't spicy yet. He's talking about how you live. There's a lot of niggas with sluts. Like, what's
and
about
I want to know what
slut?
he means by slut because, Oh, what the hell?
These niggas in these comments are fucking killing me. He said not funky sex. Not the badussy filling the room up, filling the aroma. That shit's
Rockley, do you just call our hotline and we'll have you come on live. Anyway, let me finish the story. So basically, the sex party was basically the women were having sex with each other. The men could watch, but they can come on, women. Okay. She goes, every hole was filled, mouth, pussy, and ass with toys and tongues. I started to jerk off and I came in less than 5 minutes. The sight of everything was overwhelming and exciting. This is how crazy it was. I nutted on Bunny's back and another girl licked it off. I was there for about an hour and a half and I looked at and saw it was almost 3 a.m. I said bye to Bunny and rushed home to take a shower and get into the bed. My wife wakes up and asks me where I've been, and I told her I fell asleep at the office. She didn't even raise an eyebrow and went back to bed.
Nigga.
Right. What are you rating the story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers, and what do you think his sign is? Because he didn't say what Bunny's sign is. I guess he didn't know. I mean, why would he know that? But what do you think his zodiac sign is, and what are you rating the story from 1 to 5 Chili Peppers?
What? I say this is.
Hold on for a second. Broccoli. Text the hotline. Text the hotline the story. I will tell your story live, but you gotta text the hotline. Hotline number is 347-966-3712. Please text that number for your story live. All right, go ahead.
I'm with so many people. This shit sounds. I don't know. Yeah, so it's inside as corn.
So my question is, why is he corny? Why is he corny? Because he does these things. No. I'm talking about Miss Curl God said that he was corny because he's into BDSM or he's into sex dungeons, or is it because he hasn't told his wife about what he's into? Yeah,
I wouldn't say corny because he's into that type of shit. I think it's just a certain thing that interests him. But I mean, the story itself, details and all, is probably about a 3.5 for sure. Because the fact is, and it's only because this nigga has a wife, and I don't know what his wife is doing, but I would love to hear the side of the relationship because I'm pretty sure she can toot it up by the nigga that was fucking what's the nigga from the second story? That nigga's probably inside of his wife. Not Tony, not Shrimp. I'm talking about the other nigga, the pal driver. What was that nigga name? Yeah. His wife must be in that. This shit don't make no sense. She ain't there sleeping peacefully, and this nigga got nipple clamps on and getting whipped and all this. That's too much going on under the table. Like, that's just, I don't see it.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see Miss Curl God. She says no because he's being scary and his wife's probably getting vanilla sex. That's true. Like he could easily introduce his wife into this lifestyle. easily.
Yeah, it's true.
But he hasn't.
That is very true. Yeah, you gotta at least
easily can get his wife into this lifestyle.
Yeah, you gotta at least if that's what you like. That's why those conversations with your partner about what each other likes and how each other can be pleasured. That's important because you don't want your nigga out here getting whipped by somebody else when you could have just whipped that nigga yourself and you had a faithful man. That's kind of ignorant, you know.
No, I would agree with that. Like, not introducing his wife to the lifestyle is pretty weird, and he should do that. But what did you rate the story? I didn't hear you.
I said 2.5, right? Oh, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5.
Okay. What do you think his zodiac sign is?
His zodiac sign is probably an Aquarius.
Okay.
And then her,
we don't know what Bunny is.
It's impossible to fucking give her a sign. I don't know what the fuck she's just, it's impossible. Word.
You know what? That's a great point, Tasha. A lot of y'all say I don't like vanilla sex, but y'all giving me vanilla. It's giving vanilla.
To be honest, 80% of the world has vanilla sex. Let's be real. 80% of the world does. They might add a sprinkle or two every now and then. They might do the countertops and shit, but it's still at the end of the day vanilla.
It's vanilla. Mm-hmm.
It's
vanilla. Someone wants to come on. Who wants to come on? Who is this? Okay, Tariq. I hope you have a story if you're gonna join us. Wants to join us.
Have some lights.
Oh, now he's declined it. Okay. We got cold feet.
Got cold feet. They want to tell the story anonymously. That's what it is.
If you want to tell it anonymously, you got to call the hotline. It's the only way that you come on, and that it'll be fine. Actually, let me go ahead and check the hotline right now because I want to see if his story had came in.
These niggas vanilla bean.
That's something y'all giving vanilla, and that's okay.
I'll be real.
Don't hype yourself up and say you spicy when you really vanilla, and that's okay if you're vanilla, but just don't big yourself up and say you into this shit and you really not. Let
me tell you, I'm gonna represent for my niggas right now that's in this damn stream because niggas be wanting to do some crazy shit and it be the girls be denying the shit. Niggas be trying to flip over a girl. She be no, all that shit. Y'all don't be talking shit about making fun about you're a vanilla bean and all this other shit if you're gonna deny a nigga when he trying to make the shit wild and crazy. Like, cause a lot of girls will be denying that shit. I hate that. Like, no, like let that nigga work out.
Someone wanted to come on our live, but they decline it.
Niggas
Why are you being so scary?
Niggas be getting cold feet. Hey, put a mask. You can put a mask on.
Yeah, I could put a mask. Well, that wouldn't work because we see their
you know what? They need to go. Yeah, they need to create a burner account and just come on.
Yeah, create your burner account, baby.
It's interesting because you guys have these hard.
Yeah, y'all got some hard nosing. I don't just try shit. That's real though. I'm trying to get into my. Here we go. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what we got on the hotline.
Who we got? Did they not come on?
Hold on. They said they were gonna text the story to me. Okay, well let me do it. Press and hold. What else I'm trying to do?
Yeah, I feel that too, Tosh. Yeah, I'm definitely open. Like, I think my biggest thing is I ain't gonna be doing that shit with anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I got somebody I'm fucking with and we know we got clean jeans, then shit, like niggas are open to that, but not just randomly going to a party trying all types of nipple clamps and all that other shit. Like, nah, nigga, I gotta know your last name at least. Something.
So I forgot to tell you what his sign was. So his sign actually is an Aquarius. You hit it right on the nail. You got one right.
God damn it.
You got one right.
Yeah, interesting people right there.
All right. So while we're waiting for that story to come in, because I'm guessing they're still texting it, it is time. It is time for Stacy to tell us a story.
Oh, man.
So tell us the time that you said to someone, I'm asleep, but you was really outside doing you. But if you don't have a story like that, you can tell us any fucking spicy, crazy story that you got in the arsenal. Let it out. Let the chopper ring.
Well, the problem is I don't have I have had a time where I've texted somebody something like that way back in the day, but the story ain't near as crazy as this other shit that we done heard tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Nowhere near that
so
crazy.
hit us with the craziest shit.
Huh?
We're ready for it.
Only thing.
And we want the details, baby. Don't come in here and we boo you with tomatoes. We've done this before. We boo niggas with tomatoes.
I'm gonna give a good vanilla story here, guys. Here we go. So
woo!
I'll talk about this time I had, and I don't like, for the record, I don't really like white women. I don't have a problem with them. But I don't prefer white women. But I have tried some mayonnaise before. Just want to admit, I have tried some mayonnaise before. There was this one time I had a show, I had a comedy show, and after the show, we ended up going to an after party. So it was this white girl that came to the show, whatever, blase. So we had the after party, we at the bar doing drinks and shit like that. So I ended up going home with her, right? Now, I'm not really experiencing dating white women. I've always, or not even dating, just like even having sex with white women. It's always like black, and
I'm used to that. Pinot Grigio, Tasha. Pinot Grigio. Sorry, Stacy, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. I thought you said Don Julio. I was like, in the wine glass, nigga? What? So I was like, you want some other shit. But nah, so I ended up going over, okay, I need some of that shit. I'm out of my IPA, by the way. Yeah, I got a Mayo story, Tasha. So yeah, I ended up going to her crib. It's like 2:30 in the morning, right? This is definitely a sneaky link, right? And I should have saw the red flags when I first walked into Shorty crib, because Shorty crib was dirty. Now, she one of the white people that like black people talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like, man, white people.
We'll get you in here right after Stacy's story. We'll get you in there, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stacy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like,
so house was dirty. We already saw this coming. Go ahead.
White people are either clean or dirty. This bitch was dirty. They had panties on the doorknob, dirty dishes, and shit everywhere, right? So I didn't really give a fuck about that. It's like 2:33 in the morning, right? We drunk and shit like that. So I ended up going to a bed. Then, fucking bed was on the floor. And I'm 6'2", by the way. I don't fuck with like fucking beds on the floor, air mattresses, anything like that. I don't fuck with. But I was like, fuck it. I'm drunk and I'm already here, right? So we doing our thing and shit. So we actually get into it, right? I ain't really kissing this chick because I don't even trust her hygiene at this point, like with the whole house situation. So we doing our thing, and then all of a sudden, fucking dog, big ass, I don't know, fucking Great Dane or some shit, just fucking jets across the goddamn bed. And I was like, yo, what? I was like, yo, what the fuck? You got a dog? And she's like, oh yeah, I got a dog, blah, 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 blah. His name is so-and-so. And I'm like, yo, bitch, like, why don't you lock this nigga up? Like, this nigga just fucking run, and we on the floor, pretty much. This motherfucker's walking back and forth from the... Huh?
That dog was seeing everything y'all was doing, right? The dog was like, let me see.
Seeing everything. So this bitch had a dog. A cat comes out of the bathroom and shit.
She had a dog and a cat?
This bitch had a dog.
I know you fucking lying.
Dog and a cat and a fucking gerbil. The gerbil, I knew it was a gerbil.
You were lying at this point. She did not have
lying.
A dog, a cat, and a gerbil.
Nigga, I promise you, this bitch had a gerbil, because that was the last one I saw. Well, I felt actually, because I was on top of her, whatever, and I felt something on my feet, like on my fucking. It was like on my big toe, and I don't know if that.
At the zoo.
Yeah, I don't know if swear to God, I don't know if this motherfucker was licking my toe or what it was, but I was like, yo, what the fuck is on my toe? I thought it was a dog or some shit. And she's like, oh yeah, I got a gerbil too. I said, bitch, how many fucking animals you got in this motherfucking animal kingdom? Like, it was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think I ain't come that night at all. No, I didn't even come. Motherfucker had Ja Rule and yo, this bitch had every fucking animal in his goddamn crib. And at that point, I was out the mood, but the thing is that these animals was out, and this motherfucker, she didn't want to put these bitches up. Like, she let them run around and like climb on the bed and shit, dog get next to me and all this other shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? And this fucked up thing, I was so drunk, I ended up sleeping over there. And swear to God, I woke up. The dog was cuddled up on my ear. Like, he was licking my ear throughout the night. I kept waking up. Fucking cat will come on top of my head. all types of shit. And this bitch is sleeping peacefully. Like this bitch is sleeping, and I'm like, yo, I will never. And that was a.
Wait, I gotta go back for a second. The gerbil. Why? Wait, the gerbil was just out. It wasn't like in the rolling ball thing.
Nigga, all these fucking animals had they slave papers. Nigga, they was free slaves. These motherfuckers was roaming that whole goddamn house like they paid bills and that shit.
You know, Stacy, I think that was a rat. I don't think that was a gerbil.
Nah, I hope. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
He was drunk.
Don't tell me
it
that.
literally was a New York City rat, and you were so drunk that you didn't realize it was a New York City rat.
Don't tell me that, nigga. I would fucking call her right now. Like, so, and get no. After that shit,
no one left their gerbil out without putting them in the
like the thing
the
was
bowl.
she didn't even lock the bathroom. She could have put the dog in a bathroom. She had every door open. No, they had no cages, no nothing. These animals just roaming free, and I don't mind that if your bed is 6 feet above the fucking floor. This bitch bed is on the floor. These niggas are like, I'm sleeping in their bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what? Like, that was the last time I.
Like, who this nigga in our bed? Well,
No,
I can't
swear
say
to
nigga
God.
because it was a white owner, but
yo,
was like, who's this person in there?
These niggas, bro, I swear to God, those.
Someone said it was Ratatouille.
Yo, that was the last time I tried some mayonnaise, my nigga. I swear to God, that was.
Someone asked, did you finish though?
Huh?
Someone asked if you finished. Did you come?
No, I didn't. Hell no. How could I, nigga? What the fuck? I couldn't do that. I was distracted and I was on whiskey. So it was not only whiskey dick, but I was fucking in the animal kingdom in there. And nigga, like the fuck? No.
Someone said definitely New York City rat with Tim's and a fit on.
Yeah, no, that bitch was. I was like, no. I fucking left the next morning. I think I threw away those clothes too. They had like a bunch of dog hair, cat hair.
Oh
and
my God.
Ain't no telling the fucking gerbil
about
shit
having a dog and having sex, right? I literally have to kick Maya out my room whenever I want to have sex because because her bed is on the floor, right? And I have a high bed. Yeah. So her bed is on the floor and she'll look up like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? And if something sounds like it's fun, she will jump up on the bed and be like, sit there like this. Oh, I'm like, oh no, sis, you getting down and you're getting out of the room because absolutely fucking not. Oh no, absolutely not. Kick your dogs out when you're having sex, y'all. Bro, because having another pair of eyes looking at you while you're having sex, that's the type of voyeurism I am not into.
Yo, it's annoying. It's annoying though when you lock the dogs out and your dog is not disciplined enough to know that you need privacy, and they be scratching and barking and crying and shit while you trying to get it on. They fucking up the whole mood with all that.
Vibe.
I can't do it.
So what Maya does is that she'll be quiet, but if she really feels like she's like it's been too long, she will pee right outside my door, and I don't like that.
That's killing the mood. That's killing the mood. No, like put the dogs up, train your fucking cats. The cat. I don't like cats either because cats they don't give a fuck.
I don't like cats either.
No. Cats do not.
All right, audience. What are we rating this Animal Kingdom story from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being spicy? And let's guess Stacy's sign. Do you remember old girl sign?
I don't even think about that shit. Yeah, okay. That was it.
we have to pull that from the back of your brain. Got it.
No, absolutely. I couldn't even guess that, honestly.
Someone says 4 trash cans.
Damn.
4 rats.
Damn.
We have 5. Was that soaps? 3 chili peppers. Stacy's an Aquarius for sure. If anybody knows Stacy's sign, please don't say. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. Animals make it spicy. Yeah, 5 trash cans. We have 6 bombs. Someone says that's embarrassing. He's an Aquarius. We have more trash cans. We have more rats.
Yeah, it's trash.
That was a gerbil. Absolutely not. That was not a gerbil. That was a New York City rat nibbling at your feet.
Oh, y'all don't tell me that. Don't fuck with. If you're gonna do mayo, don't do the store brand. do some Hellman's or some shit.
We went from Tony to Tarzan.
Yeah,
Someone said because I imagine sleeping with the dirty kid from Charlie Brown.
Not black women apologizing for her. So I am so sorry you have to do this. Yeah, it was bad.
All right, y'all. So, Stacy, please tell us your zodiac sign.
It was a couple people got it right. I'm an Aquarius. I am. Yeah. Don't laugh at that, nigga. What the fuck?
Because Aquarius, because you already perpetuate the stereotype that Aquarius can be very weird. And this is it. You went into a house and you saw a dog, a cat, and a gerbil. You was still like, man, I'm just gonna still fuck. No, nigga, what?
Oh, man, that's not weird though. That's like, I feel like any nigga would have done that 3 a.m. with full of liquor and shit, young, dumb, full of cum. Like, yeah, nigga, like you going in, nigga. You done drove all that way.
Someone says you cute. Slide in the DM, sis.
You better stay away from Aquarius.
I got him bashful, my bad.
Stay away from Aquarius.
Someone says stay away from the Aquarius.
Someone said playing our own sign. Oh, you an Aquarius? Simply? Female Aquarius is a different. I'm a February one too, so I feel like I'm a true Aquarius. The January ones are different.
Okay, so we have one more story. It came through the hotline, and I'm going to. I don't know how to do this. I have to call this person, but it might.
Yeah, Simply, we all
fuck up the sound.
All right, we adding somebody in here.
One. All right, we're calling this person. I'm gonna turn down my sound on this.
All right.
You guys hear?
Hello?
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, we can. I can hear him.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead and tell us the story.
All right. So, this is a story about my first experience of being in the lifestyle. So, I say I was around 22. Me and my homies, we would throw parties at the beach all the time, and people would come out and pay us because at the same time we was doing other things as well, hustling and making our money. One particular Tuesday, after a party, this, I'd say she was a cougar, this Spanish woman. She comes up to me and she's like, talking and whatever, and then she's like, so I have a room in a hotel, like, you want to go back to the room and have a nightcap or whatever? And, at the time,
Wait, hold on for 1 second. Someone asked what the lifestyle is. So go ahead and explain to them what the lifestyle is.
All right, so the lifestyle is like swingers, people who are polyamorous, or what else? What would I say? Like people who are into BDSM, things like that. People who are swapping couples, whether it be a full swap, soft swap, half swap, things like that. Going to like sex clubs and sex parties. Like that's what the lifestyle is. It's being free with your partner, but everyone knows what's happening. There is no mystery as to who's doing what with who, when, and all that good stuff. That's what the lifestyle is.
Perfect explanation. So go ahead. Fine Tuesday, cougar Spanish woman, go.
All right. So I go back to the hotel room, once again. I don't know what, like you said, what it is with women and wine, but her Bluetooth connected. So we started fucking. And then probably like an hour and a half after that, she's like, I have to tell you something. Please don't be weirded out or shocked. She opens up the closet and her husband is in a cage in the closet with a gag in his mouth. And I thought to myself, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Am I an accomplice to something? Am I going to jail? So I'm just like, who the fuck is that? She's like, oh, this is my husband. He likes to watch when other people have sex with me and this, that, and other.
So he loved the cuckload, like the cuckload king? Cuckload king?
Yes.
Okay, cuckload king.
Yeah, cuckolding, yes. Okay. So basically, I was their bull. So I was like, the whole time he was in there, the whole time we was talking and fucking and everything, she was like, yes, he was in there the whole time watching. And I was like, that's some creepy ass shit. But I was like, you know what, fuck it. He was in there, so I ain't think nothing of it. Now, I was like, fuck it. If she wants me to continue doing this, I will. So this is like 3-4 months down the road. We fucking. And usually when she drinks a lot of wine, like she gets hella wet. Like her shit is just leaking.
She a fire hydrant.
But very, yeah.
Somebody say Hispanic or not.
Right.
Oh my goodness. So while we fucking, she's riding me, and I was like, I felt the extra sensation on my balls. I was like, maybe she's just really extra wet today. I wasn't paying attention or nothing. She goes to the closet, opens up the closet, lets her husband out and everything, and he says, I hope you didn't mind, but I broke out the cage and I licked your balls a little bit. And I was like, the fuck did you just say? I was like, did you just say you licked my balls? And he said, yes. He's like, I couldn't help it. Like, in all the time that you've been fucking my wife, it's just, your balls just look so, I forgot the word, but he said he enjoyed the view of my balls slapping up against whatever position that we were in, whether it was ass, clit, whatever. And I was like, I should kill this motherfucker right now.
Because one, there was no consent of him licking your balls. Like, what? And two, you didn't even know if I wanted that.
Whatsoever. I was like, what the actual fuck just happened? So I was like, you know what? Just know, this will be the last time this will ever happen. I had to tell her, I was like, listen, if you want me and you to continue, that's fine, but he got to stay the fuck home. Because if he do some crazy shit like that, he's going to end up in the hospital on life support.
This nigga was in the kitchen.
We need the race. We need the race. What? We need the race of that husband. Yes.
To get out the cage when she has the key.
Right. How did he get out the cage?
She set that nigga up.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck?
Did you hear what Stacy said? Stacy said that he set you up.
No.
She said that.
Yeah.
Listen. This, like I said, this is like 3-4 months down the road. Like every Tuesday, I would meet up with her, and this is what was going down.
Ooh,
so after that, So after that, what ended up happening was she would set up a camera on and Skype our session with him while he's at home. Like she would literally like tie him up and all types of things. And I was like, where'd you learn how to do all this? Come to find out, she was in the military. I was just like, that explains why he's tied up the way he is. I was like, but yeah, don't ever invite him to none of this shit ever again. Like, granted, nothing has ever happened like that ever again, but at the same time, like, every fiber in my being said, kill this motherfucker right now. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fuck up fucking this pussy, because when I say, like you said, she was a fire hydrant. That shit was nuts. I don't know her sign, but it's something about older Spanish women. They crazy. They be doing all types of crazy shit, especially the ones who are in the lifestyle.
Man, let me.
But yeah, that was my intro into the lifestyle.
Into the lifestyle. That's a crazy ass intro into the lifestyle. Guys, what are we rating his story from 1 to 5? Chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being spicy. And can we check the Zodiac sign?
This is a ghost pepper story. This shit is a 6. Nigga, this is a ghost pepper story. What do you mean? Story. This is definitely the spiciest story of the night. Hands down.
So wait, I don't want to say your name because I know who you are, but what was the race of the guy locked in the cage?
They were both Spanish.
They were both Spanish. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they were both Spanish.
Damn, not Lil Julio. Lil Julio licked your nuts, man. Damn. Trying to get that green card. All right,
we're guessing your Zodiac sign. So we have a Scotch bonnet. We have 5 chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, 10 chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, 1 chili pepper.
Damn.
Someone says you're a Virgo.
Hell no.
He might be a Scorpio.
Okay, Stacy says that you're a Scorpio. Someone says justice for Julio. All right.
You know what the crazy shit is? His name was Esteban.
Esteban, yo, that's even worse.
I'm done, bro.
Someone says you're a Leo. Oh my gosh.
My
Okay.
daddy's a Leo.
Someone said his son is bisexual.
It's not, because he didn't consent to it. Virgo, Scorpio, or Sag. I'm gonna guess Sagittarius too, because I forgot your sign. But go ahead and tell us your story.
I am a Gemini.
Okay, we have a Gemini.
Gemini. Oh wow.
We have a Gemini. Thank you so much for calling in with this amazing story. This was hilarious.
My God, that's
Thank you so much.
that story took the cake. That story took the cake. That's how you end a spicy night, though. That's how you end that shit.
Yeah.
Like, did he tell us after little Julio licked his nuts? Did he say if he had finished or not, or did he stop?
No, he said he had to. He said he was about to go to jail that night.
So he immediately got up and was about to. Okay.
No, because no. What happened was that he said that he felt that it was extra wet, and then when he was done, that's when Esteban said, "Wait, bro, like I licked your nuts."
Yeah,
that's what happened. God, wait, but we're not done because there's one more story. I'm gonna read this one because this person just sent it in.
Wow.
Are we ready, Spicy Society?
It better top this last story. This shit right there was crazy.
Woo! Let's do this. All right. If you're fucking with this content, follow These Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. Okay? You get this type of content every other Wednesday on Cups and Combos Instagram page. All right?
Someone said he did finish. That nigga told him, hey, he treated him like a little dog. He's like, you stay over there and I'm about to finish. But don't you do that again.
It's the husband with the gag ball with me.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
In the cage. All right, here we go. Moving on. So she goes. And thank you so much for just following us. I appreciate you for submitting your story. I know it's hard, but listen, we got you. Anyway, she goes, when I dropped out of college years ago, I had a girlfriend for a year and a half and we went to the same school. I was drunk on campus and met her one year. And after getting her number, I met up with her maybe a week or so later. We chilled for the first time and I knew she was a freak because she was free-spirited and very open with her energy. If she wanted to fuck, she didn't make you wait 30 days or beat around the bush. I love the fact that she was so confident and comfortable being sexually open and assertive. Come on. When she was giving me head on our first night chilling together, I asked her, can you take a dick from the back while giving me head? And she said, yeah, without hesitation. The fact that she answered so quickly kind of shocked me, even though I knew she was a freak. I told her I wanted to watch her take a dick from the back while she gave me head, and she said, yeah, we can do that. Early on talking to her, she admitted to me that she had fucked one of my mutual friends and that didn't go to my school, a college in Philly. A bird is our mascot, by the way, and we are the rival of Penn State, for a hint. I don't know any of this shit. So if y'all know the college in Philly with the mascot that's a bird and their rivals Penn State, let us know.
No, I'm tripping. Not Louisville. I had to think of.
Got to think about it because I don't know.
I don't think the school matters in this. I'm sure they graduated by now, so I don't think it matters.
Showtime, I don't think it matters. I mean, if she wants to have a train ran on her, I think that's her prerogative. Anyway, he would come up. Oh, she already said it. Temple. Temple. He would come up to Temple from Maryland and fuck her on the weekends when he would stay with my friends that lived on campus. I didn't judge her for this because 1, I don't know her body. You don't own her body. And 2, I didn't know her or him when they were fucking. 3, she willingly told me she was fucking my mutual friend before we even were exclusive. 4, I couldn't be mad. She was fucking other niggas. She was an attractive woman. Anywho, we ended up becoming exclusive a few weeks later. I really liked her. I loved the sex, and our sex drive and kinks levels matched. Just a few days later, after starting to be exclusive, we brought up her sucking my dick while getting fucked from the back. I basically showed her different friends' pictures to see who she would be attracted to. Okay, giving her options.
He put out a catalog. He said, all right, I'm going to show you everybody available, right? Let me show you the football team, baby. Let me tell you which one you want.
Which one, babe? Which one we going to do this with? Um. After choosing one of my best friends that she wanted to fuck her, who I was of course way closer to than my mutual friends, and that she fucked before even I knew her, we set up a date for us to share her. The fact that she was a homie hopper was a turn on to me, which is why I had no problem wifing her. I'm a voyeur, and I also love women who are sexually desirable and free. I have a whore fetish. Oh, that's what it is. It's a
Never heard of
whore
that.
fetish. Some men have that. Some men have that. They have slut and whore fetishes. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I love that. Anyway, me and my friend, I'm gonna redact name, and my girlfriend at the time, let's call her Kiki, got drunk while watching a football game with his friend. After the game was over, we left the group and went to his place. She got comfortable on his bed while he got undressed in the bathroom. Why he got undressed in the bathroom? What is he, 10?
Nigga, he's about to pipe. You're 10.
Why he in the bathroom like, yeah, he's in the mirror like, yeah, let me hype myself up.
Bro, that's corny. That's a corny element to the story.
Take off your shit right in the bedroom. You know what time it is.
Yeah, we here now, nigga. Like, what?
Right.
Nigga, go in the bathroom and change. Like, what?
Not someone saying webcam online strip without clothing. Who done spammed our fucking our YouTube?
Oh my god.
Ah!
I can't.
Anyway, he got okay. After kissing and some foreplay, she started sucking my dick to get me hard, and he came in and began to grip her waist and positioned her to fuck her from behind. I grabbed her head and let her engulf my dick, and he slowly pounded her. I loved watching her, to be honest. I knew I was a voyeur, so to speak, but this was the first time I ever shared a woman. After that, we took turns swapping positions, mostly me getting head while he fucked her, or me watching him fuck her. I enjoyed watching her so much that I shared her again with him a few times, and even let her fuck him one time when I wasn't there. Wow, this is a lot of trust. This is a lot of trust. Anyway,
wow.
After she fucked him, or after our threesome, I made love to her, and we would talk about how much of a good girl she is for being a slut, and how much I love sharing her. I only broke up with her because she moved back to Texas after she graduated. Oh, she's somewhere in Texas.
Not one of my
Sorry,
cowgirls.
I think more, but wanted to get the story to you in time. Wow. I love that you shared this story with us, because it shows people that there's no one type of way to have sex, or there's different kinks out there. There's different ways to love people out there. So thank you so much. So guys, what are you rating the story from 1 to 5? Chili peppers, 1 being mild, 5 being spicy. And can you guess their zodiac signs?
I would give this one. I would give this a 3.5 because he technically did nothing wrong. Ain't like he cheated, ain't like she cheated. This was all consent. So they knew what they were doing. I just find it interesting, very open-minded, what they were doing, and the fact that it's just different. It's just different. It's open-minded. I'll give it 3.5 for sure. His sign, I would say, is might be it's got to be a open, like a real big-hearted type of sign. Someone who loves very hard. Because this nigga talking about, when you told me he made love after all that was going on, that threw me off. Like making love, not pillow talking a slut.
Making love.
You don't pillow talk a slut. Oh yeah, baby, I want to be with you so bad. Like, no, that's not what you do. Maybe he's a Leo. Maybe he might be a Libra. Could be I'll say a Libra. Her sign, I would say she might be a Gemini. His homie sign, he just I don't know. He just probably Sagittarius.
Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? All right. So, we said we have hold on. We have 50 chili peppers, 2 chili peppers, 1 chili pepper, 3 chili peppers, 5 chili peppers, 2 chili peppers, 1, 3. He's a November Sag. He's a Cancer. He's a Virgo. She's a Libra. There's way too much shit. Okay. All right. So He is a Taurus. The girl's an Aries. The friend that fucked her is a Scorpio, and his best friend is the Taurus. There's 2 Tauruses in this. Wow.
2 Taurus. Wow.
Wow. Wow, guys. This has been a fucking episode of Spicy Pull Wednesday. I will never forget.
I'm not gonna forget that closet story. I'll tell you that.
I will never forget this Spicy Pull Wednesday. I want to thank our 5 Chili Pepper co-host Stacy for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Please plug yourself in. Maya, don't start.
Well, who? Oh, that's your dog? Uh-oh.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
go ahead,
guys,
and plug yourself in.
Please follow me. Oh dang, I got the little thing. I was about to comment. Follow me for sure. I am a comedian. I do produce, I write, I do anything that's funny, anything that's creative, anything that's artsy, I do. So follow me, make sure you tap in. I had a great time, man. You guys are all fun and funny as shit. And I appreciate you having me on here. We had fun.
I'm sorry.
Maya heard about that. She heard about that closet. She said, "No, nigga, let me in on this."
Stacy, go ahead again. I'm sorry. Please plug yourself in again. I'm sorry.
No, definitely. I think they can follow me. Y'all can follow me straight from this live stream, man. Make sure y'all tap in. I do stand up. I have shows all over New York. I do content. I'm here to make you laugh. That's what my job is. So make sure y'all tap in. Follow me. I'll follow up. And yeah, man, I enjoyed it. Y'all some funny ass people. Whoever was coming that shit earlier was hilarious. So definitely tap in. But thank you guys for having me.
And we want to thank you, Stacy. And as always, please follow us at The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. We are live on the Cups and Combos YouTube page every other Wednesday. And like always, keep it spicy. Bye.